Hey guys, Melon Man here, and today I just wanted to touch base with you to talk to you about No Food Mondays. As you know, I call myself the Melon Man because I went on a 90-day fruit fast with melons. And in that process, I alkalized my body so deeply that I learned how much more still and peaceful the body gets when we start to choose foods that create more stillness and peace within the body. These are the lightest foods. These are the highest frequency foods, the foods that digest most easily, the foods that are most alive, that have the highest energetic footprint, the highest vibration, the highest frequency. They're the foods that digest most easily and eliminate from the body most easily and contain the important fiber, pectin, which helps your body to eliminate waste. This is what we need to do to detoxify our body, eliminate toxins from our body and life. There's too much toxicity, too much over processed foods, too much cooked foods, too much non-living foods. We've got to eat our foods that are alive. We are life. We need life foods. But less than talking about food, less is more with regards to food. Less is more really with regards to everything. But let me tell you, what I really want to talk about today is not so much about the food, but about the fasting aspect of this. This is what I like to call an unfooding lifestyle, where we're learning how to live on less. Ultimately, we all need to learn how to eat less food. All the science dictates that eating less food is in alignment with a longer, healthier life. Most people that have been exposed to any kind of fasting will all testify to the fact that they didn't think that they would have more energy, but then when they practiced it, they actually realized it. Having said that, let me say that it's not for everyone, but only if this resonates with you, that this message of natural healing is a choice, that anyone, when they want to, whenever they choose to, can choose it, can intend their way there. It's an intention, it's a choice, it's free will. You can't create it if you don't believe it. It has to first exist in mind before it can exist in word and then come manifest in 3D reality. There's steps along the way. There are practices, there are habits, there are behaviors. Success is a system. You can plug into it. It's a series of thoughts and words and actions that create success. The best way to create success is to start engaging in habits and behaviors that lift up your frequency, that lift up your vibration. Fasting is one of those things, a magical thing that we all have access to, that we all have power and choice over, something that we can do to naturally stimulate, elevate our frequency, our energy, our immune system. How important is that right now? To choose health, to choose wealth, abundance, joy, happiness, love. These are all aspects of the spirit, characteristics of our soul, our highest frequency, our greatest vibration. Infinite, boundless energy, always around us, always within us, always available to us. We can connect to it anytime. It's always here. It's always in the present, right? Each present moment separated by a breath. In the stillness, in the peace, in the quiet, in the consciousness, you can find your most alkaline self, your most still self, your most quiet self, where you can feel the gentle energies, where you can become aware of the inner channels of energy. It's quiet, subtle energy. You can only hear it if you're very still, in the peace of a fast, in the digestive rest of emptiness. I suggest all of my customers that want to lose weight and learn how to manage their nutrition to fast daily. Fasting is it's a fasting lifestyle. All the most successful people in all of history have fasted. The Nobel Peace Prize went to fasting in 2016. Fasting is cutting edge research regarding health. You've got to fast daily. We all do. Fasting is a part of life. We all fast. It's natural and normal. It's how the body heals itself. Fast minimum 14 to 16 hours every day. That's a part of the program. And if you can, one day of the week, try to extend it out a little bit further. Practice something a little bit greater. Extend yourself. Step outside of your comfort zone. I like to say no food Mondays, but you can choose any day of the week that suits you. I think Monday is great because you've likely engaged in a little bit of extra social food eating engagements that happen on the weekend. That's kind of normal and natural. I accept that. But hey, Monday's a great day to try to go for 24 hours, 18 or 20 hours, 24 hours, raw juices and water only. Or how about just fruits and vegetables? Even just fasting of all processed foods and meats for a day. How about just drinking water for the day? How about raw juices only for the day? How about a dry fast for 24 hours? These are all different uh, levels of fasting. Fruit fasting, vegan fasting, liquid fasting, water fasting, dry fasting. Higher levels of commitment. And you can work up the levels as you become more self-disciplined. We need to develop self-discipline. No one comes self-disciplined. We have to learn self-discipline, and we learn it by practicing it, right? By making a choice, making a decision. We're going to act out on our exercise and act out on our nutrition changes, act out on our fasting daily, act out on our fasting a little bit longer, stretching ourselves outside of our comfort zone, increasing our practice, lengthening out with a longer fast. Fasting is a physical practice, just like exercise is a physical practice. Just like affirming your thoughts and words is a practice, a sound practice, saying the things that are most important to you first thing in the morning, bringing yourself to your greatest energy, your highest frequency, your greatest health each and every single day. That's a choice. That's a decision. That's getting up in the morning and coming into the energy of yourself. That's knowing that you have the power within you. That power is infinite and boundless, but subtle and quiet and still. And you can only hear it when you allow yourself to become subtle and quiet and still. First thing in the morning, at the end of the day, these are key times for you to come into that right type of energy within you, right? And then you can affirm in your mind the right things that you want to create. You can come into the energy, you can feel it, you can will it into your life with your divine feminine energy, your creative energy. You can imagine love. You can imagine joy. You can imagine peace. Imagine it. You don't know what it's like. Imagine it. How do I do that? You got to stretch yourself. Stretch your imagination. It's a muscle. You got to strengthen it. You got to strengthen out yourself. Physically, mentally, emotionally. Healing yourself naturally is a physical, mental, and emotional practice. Practice it daily. Come to your center. Nourish yourself from within. Be still with your nutrition. Get active. Get out into nature. Get into the sunlight. Get your feet on the ground. Drink clean water. It's a series of natural practices, habits, and behaviors. It's a choice. It's a decision. It's a practice, a physical practice, a mental practice, an emotional practice. Practice natural health and wellness now. Choose natural health and wellness now. No food Mondays, 1 day each week. Try to stretch out your fast. Can you get to 24 hours? Can you get to 20 or 24 hours on just waters or juices? No chewing for 24 hours? Can you do it? Give it a try. No food Mondays. Let's start a new trend. Talk to you soon.